Hello YouTube, and welcome to a video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 12th of August running through to the 18th of August, which is Project Titan Week 299. Thank you as always for supporting our channel each week. We really appreciate our fans and hope that you'll all continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even donate using the link in our description. We make these raid intel and black box videos every week for you, and your support drives us to keep making them, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be 1 gun, injuries bleed, and technique slowdown. So using the intel skips you can begin by pressing 4 nodes at Ancient Harbour. This will give you access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this boss will allow you to head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 5 panels at Camp Phoenix to be destroyed, before you can take on the Flying Titan at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer will need 1 intel at Salamander, then to defend the node at the back of Testing Zone, now you can go to Quantum at the building in the sea. With both bosses in Sector 2 beaten, you can advance into Sector 3. For Cerberus you'll need to press 4 nodes at Lava Duct, which as you know is technically locked, but can still be accessed a number of different ways, with our favourite way being to team wipe at the wall to the left of Lava Duct's western gate. However you choose, once you press the 4 nodes at Lava Duct, you'll have access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes this week, there is 1 in Sector 1, which is at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Testing Zone. And finally there's 2 more in Sector 3, the first being at Scandium Mine with the last one being at Prototype Workshop. This week, the critical modifier talking point has to be the fact that it includes 1 gun, as we know this can affect quite a few players due to making certain intel or boss fights a little harder. However, do remember that you can change gear, presets or gun whenever you like, so with a bit of planning you can match the gun to the type of intel you're gathering, or even switch before and after certain Titan battles. Then, the major talking point for the critical intel trail this week has to be Supercomputer in Sector 2, because after collecting the intel at Salamander, the hack at Testing Zone can be made easier by starting it and then running into the arena to begin the Gargoyle encounter. If you then win that battle, it means enemies won't spawn while defending Testing Zone's back node. But as always, if you do run into any problems, please comment below and we'll try to help you out, so you can finish the raid and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations, which means you need to begin by destroying 4 panels at Satellite Dish to open up the circle for Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this Titan will allow you to head into Sector 2. For Gargoyle you'll need to press 4 nodes simultaneously, 2 at Forgotten Sanctuary and 2 at Testing Zone, and Supercomputer will require you to defend the node in the bunker of Missile Site Ruins. You can now fight Gargoyle at Testing Zone and Supercomputer at the building in the sea before moving into Sector 3. Cerberus involves collecting 1 intel at Red Phoenix, then interrogating the breacher at Scandium Mine. Next you need to input the password he gives you into the node at the bottom of Lava Duct, and finally defend the node at the top of Lava Duct. Doing all of that will give you access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular and low raids. And if you're looking for the raid chests on regular or low this week, there are 2 black boxes in Sector 1, the first at Ancient Harbour and the other at Chemical Refinery. Then there'll be 2 in Sector 2, the first at Salamander and the other at Missile Site Ruins. And finally there's 2 more in Sector 3, the first at Red Phoenix with the last being at Lava Duct. Now let's take a quick look at the regular and low recap, which as you can see is just last week's critical raid, but without the modifiers and is slightly less difficult. Do bear in mind that you can still get some awesome rewards playing both of these raids, but only regular will have level 300 drops, because low has a maximum of level 250 for gear and guns. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our intel and black box video enough to leave a like and comment, plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Please also continue letting your friends know about our channel, because all of your support drives us to keep making content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.